Hi, I'm here with Chris Wilson from Activision to talk all about Skylanders Swap Force, the new release in the Skylanders universe. And this is the first entry in the series that Vicarious Visions is developing without the help for without the direct help of Toys for Bob, as Toys for Bob did the lead on all the other ones. What kind of brought that decision on, at least as far as you know?
Actually, Vicarious has been a part of the Skylanders family from the outset. They actually did the 3DS version of Spyro's Adventure, and they did the Wii U version for Giants. So there's been synergy between the two studios for some time now.
So with the development of Skylanders Swap Force, how long ago did that start? I know that Vicarious just finished up the Wii U version back at the end of last year. How long has Swap Force been in development?
It's been for some time. I actually don't know the exact month that they started, but it was happening at the same time that the Wii U was being developed for the Giants game.
And then is the 360 the lead platform, and then it's being ported over to Wii U and PS3, and is Vicarious handling all those ports?
Yeah, Vicarious is doing the Xbox 360, the PS3, and the Wii U versions of the game, and then we have InSpace doing the 3DS. But yeah, they basically started or led with the Xbox, and they've been working on all the other SKUs at the same time.
And I know that, I guess with the press release and announcement for this, Beanox, the developers of some of the Spider-Man games recently, they're working on the Wii version. Can you tell us anything about that version?
Yeah, I mean, Beanox, we're really striving for parity across all SKUs. So Beanox has been working really closely with Vicarious to basically bring the same experience to the Wii platform.
And then I guess as far as just the meat of the game, it seems like the Swap Force is the big revolution. How is that going to kind of make the series make a bigger leap than it did from Skylanders to Skylanders Giants?
Well, I mean, really the whole swap function, I mean, we think it's going to add just a whole new layer to the whole Toys to Life innovation. Because for me, I think what's really interesting is now there's a new way to play with the physical toy itself. Just mixing and matching the characters, like it's actually just fun to do that with the toy. And then the choices that you make, like when you make your custom character, you see those things come to life, those choices come to life in the game, which I think is really powerful. So I don't know, I really think it's an innovation that once people get their hands on it and they start to see how it works, it's really easy to do, it's fun, you get to experiment, and it really just puts choice in your hands.
And then as far as how you kind of mix them together, obviously you'll be mixing people of different elements together. How exactly is the figure's element determined when it's done, when it's swapped, and what do both halves of them kind of represent?
So if you have a full character, let's say you have Washbuckler, if you have both his top and bottom.
That's Wash Force?
It's actually Wash Charge.
Okay, Wash Charge.
But if you had his tentacle legs on, you'd actually have like a full water character. So yeah, if you have a character that's got his full form in place, then he's going to be a water character. But if you actually switch it with a character that's from a different element, it actually takes on the properties of both elements. So if you want to go into a fire zone, you can do that as long as one of the parts is of that alignment. Now, real quick, what's actually interesting is we're actually going to have dual element gates as well. So we're going to have special zones
where it would be like water and fire mixed together.
Precisely. And what's great about those areas is there's two ways to get into them. You can do it as one of the Swap Force characters by having the right alignment or through co-op. So it just adds a whole nother sort of way to experience Skylands, new areas to explore as you start to build out your collection.
And then the level cap, will that remain at 15?
We're still working through what we want to do with the level cap. I mean, it's something we talked a lot about. We haven't made any firm decisions yet. We're still early in development, so, time will tell.
And I know that all the characters from the past games are going to be brought in. Are there any kind of new powers that might be used with any of the reposed figures for the Skylanders Swap Zone line?
So we are going to have Series 3 characters. So some of the fan favorites from the prior titles will be returning. They'll have new poses. And they are going to have brand new WoW Pals as well, so brand new abilities that they haven't had in the prior games.
And they'll also have the Series 2 WoW Pal as well, right?
I believe that is the plan, yes. Okay.
Yes. Do you have any other final thoughts about Skylanders Swap Zone?
Swap Force, yeah. No worries.
Swap zones in the game, right?
No. Yeah, Skylanders Swap Force. I mean, we're just really excited. It's going to be really. We just want to tell a really cool story, a really cinematic adventure. We have these new characters that really give you the freedom to mix and match the characters to your heart's content, try out different combinations. What I think is really cool is each new Swap Force character you get really has exponential value because if you already have two characters and you add a third, those three characters can actually create 9 different combinations. So I think that there's some really cool value there. And then additionally, we're supporting all of your toys from the prior games. So if you've already started to build your collection from Spyro's Adventure or from Giants, all those toys are still going to work. We thought that's important just to make sure that we show people we value your collections. And then visually, just the game looks stunning. The new graphics engine that Vicarious has built, it's really just allowing us to create rich and dynamic environments that really just it's bringing Skylands to life in a way that we just haven't seen before. So we just couldn't be happier.
Awesome. Thank you very much.